What is going on, everybody? This is a special Monday night dealer preview for Little Giant this upcoming weekend. Before we get started, I feel like I always have to play this no matter what we're doing, so here you go.
The following program is rated TV MALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
All right, just a little disclaimer there. I'm going to get everything going. We already had a couple of dealers backstage waiting. It's going to be a great time. Before we get going with the show, I get yelled at if I don't do this, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed for when we go live. We usually go live every Wednesday. We're doing it on Monday for the special dealer preview for this amazing show we're going to talk about soon. Hit that notification bell for when we do stuff like this. And then this comment is this video especially, if you are watching on the rewind, please comment down below if you're going to the show and if you're looking for a specific book, or slabbed, raw, silver age, golden age, modern, whatever it may be. Put it in the comments down below because vendors only have so much space to bring stuff. And if they know you're looking for something specific, they'll bring it. So very important. I got a bunch of people in the live chat going as well. Hopefully we'll be talking in and out. We have, I think, 8 or 9 vendors for you guys tonight. We are going to be talking all about this weekend show coming up in Concord, New Hampshire. Little Giant Old School Comic Show. It is this Saturday, April 11th. There's also, if for VIP members, he's doing the first time ever Friday night. I believe it's 5 to 8 on Friday. For if you have a VIP, which is awesome. Go and get your signatures early. That way Saturday, just come in, do some shopping. But yeah, I can't wait. If you've ever been to this show, you know what it's like. If you are looking for a specific book or run fillers, whether it's a golden age $100,000 book down to dollar bins, whatever, and everything in between, whatever you're looking for, chances are you are going to be able to find it at this show. And that's why we like doing these dealer previews for shows, because people come hunting. If you're looking for specific things, if you're looking to fill a run of Captain America or TMNT or Turtles or whatever it is, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. Let these dealers know. Because they're going to be showing off a bunch of awesome books throughout the night. But again, limited space is available to what people can bring to a show. And, you got to pick and choose sometimes. So if you're looking for something specific, let us know. I can't wait. I'm ready to do some shopping. But we will jump into it in a minute here. I know some people coming in. My chat keeps lagging. I talked about this before, guys, but if you are commenting, please keep commenting. Eventually my chat catches up and I'll start highlighting stuff. Unless it's, this guy here. But yeah, we got a bunch of dealers coming up. We have one waiting in the background. I'm going to bring him in here in a minute. As you can see, I'm solo tonight. There's a chance Otto is joining. We don't know. It's a maybe. If not, you guys are stuck with me for like the next 2 hours. We have 2 hours worth of vendors bringing amazing stuff to the show this weekend. And I can't wait. Also, I'm going to pull this up before we get going here. Here it is. The floor plan. It's not the biggest. Sorry, guys. If I made it too big, it just was not very oriented. But we will be there. 3 men in the basement. Me, Dave, the brother, will be up there. We are in E4 is our booth. It's basically the same spot we had last year, which is awesome. Come on by the booth. We're doing giveaways all day long. We'll have a wall full of awesome books, as well as bins on the table to dig through some awesome stuff. But we're doing giveaways. We'll have the channel going all day long. We'll be going live on Instagram throughout the day. I think we have something like, at least 8 to 10 giveaways planned for, we'll do a couple Friday and then as well as on Saturday throughout the day. Yeah, it's just me, buddy. Just me. I'm sorry to disappoint. No, Otto should be jumping in a little late. He had a little family thing come up with his son's game, but he should be hopping on soon. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, I'm going to just have no voice by the end of this. That's okay. Benny knows what he's talking about. If you guys can make it to this weekend, please do yourselves a favor. Concord, New Hampshire. I think there's at least 3 or 4 hotels right there. I know Jason does a lot of stuff at the DoubleTree, I believe it is, or the Marriott. He's doing an auction Friday night for the in support of Jim Shooter, which is amazing, which I'm sure he'll talk about in a little bit when he's up on here. Yes, I was just talking about that, Benny. I will have a bunch of books. I have a ton of Silver Age, Copper Age, Bronze Age, some modern. I got a bunch of Strange Tales. I'm not showing anything off because I want the other people. I want all the other vendors to show up. But I'll have Strange Tales. I'll have a ton of ASM, Silver Age, X-Men. I got a little bit of everything. So come on by the booth, get in the giveaways, check out some awesome books. It's gonna be a great time. But I see the first vendor. I was already talking with him. He's right back there. So I'm going to give him a little bit extra time just so I don't completely lose my voice tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys started on what's going to be hopefully an awesome 2 hours of some crazy awesome books to see. Benny Beans, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to check. I honestly don't remember exactly what I have. It's all raw, though. Every slab I have is gone. I sold basically all my slabs. But Dave will have a few awesome Silver Age slabs on the wall. I will check into that for you, Benny. But yeah, guys, just like this, what Benny's doing right now, asking for a specific book, because if I don't have it, chances are someone here tonight will have it. So if you're looking for a specific book, run, whatever, ask, I'll highlight it. We'll see what vendor has it. If they do, hit them up beforehand, hit them up after. They can hold it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's get this going. Damn right, Noah. All right. First up, guys, they've been on the show many times before, and I'm just going to bring them right in. Robo Picto Comics. Welcome in, man.
Hey, what's up, Jimbo? Nice seeing you again. Your point about letting us know what we can bring is so important. We try and push it, and then you still get guys that are like random things, like Sonic the Hedgehog that you have back here, but you don't always process it. So it's always nice to I love that you guys do this, but get a chance to get to know what guys are looking for, and if we can bring anything special, definitely let us know. That's a great help.
Hell yeah.
We're excited to be on the show. As I was saying with you before, this is one of my favorite shows of the year. It's a nice way to start off the season. It's just fantastic, great vibe to the show. Really, really awesome stuff.
It is. This is a big kickoff to the con season for a lot of people. It's great. This is like the title says, old school comic show. So it is comics. If you are looking for something specific, this is the show to do it.
And Jason had a vision. It's got to be closing in on close to 10 years now that he's been doing the show. He had a vision way back when.
Time.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's really come through and kept it the same pretty much the whole time. It's amazing. He does a great job. And if you're around the area, if you're anywhere close, this is definitely worth coming to. Amazing books in the room. So.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely worth the drive, the plane ride, the train ride, whatever you need to do.
Whatever you got to do to get there, it's worth it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to waste any time, man. I'm going to go ahead and highlight you and let you start showing off some cool stuff that you'll be bringing.
Gotta highlight this guy, man.
Trying to get a pretty good mix of stuff. My brother has been listening to a bunch of stuff on our website, robopictocomics.com. Silver Age, Golden Age, Bronze Age, including stuff like this Action Comics number 49, big logo Superman from 1942. Just love this cover.
Damn. Starting hot.
Yeah, starting off big. Don't have a ton of slabs. We don't usually have a ton of slabs, but we do have probably about 5 or 6 boxes of stuff. We're also in booth C2.
Let me go and pull that up really quick for everybody. Again, guys, sorry, it's a little small, but it's basic alphabetical order there.
Yep.
C2, so you are basically the third in from the left.
Yep.
And second one up right there.
Second one, yep, right there in that second row. We've been there for every year for the show. We've been in this booth, so looking forward to it again.
There you go, perfect.
So we also have some cool Silver Age keys. We've got FF2 here. This just came in a collection. First Skrulls. Team still not in costumes. We don't see that for another issue.
I would say that's not till issue 3, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's great. That's actually, that's because I know everybody always wants issue 1 and issue 5, but those those other single-digit issue guys are nothing to just scoff away.
They're tough. You see it a lot with Spidey. Spidey 2 and 3 are really hard to come by. The print runs are just lower on those 2 and 3 issues for those early Marvels. So
that makes sense.
As hard to find as the or harder to find than the one. As I said, plenty of Golden Age. Another recent pickup. This is Captain America Comics, number 60. Not too often we get Golden Age caps, but when we do, we love them. And this is a real solid 3.5 with nice pages, off-white pages.
It looks real nice for a 3.5.
Yeah, it's a nice looking copy.
Damn. You said that's off-white pages?
Off-white pages, yep.
Nice. Wow. Damn. Look at that Golden Age, Silver Age right off the bat. I love it.
Yeah, so like I said, try to bring a pretty good mix. Got plenty of Silver Age keys as well, like Detective 359. Nice. First new Batgirl, of course.
Yeah, first Barbara Gordon.
Yep. The classic Go-Go Check era DC. And
what kind of grade was that in, if you had a
the 359, it's a VG minus 3.5. Got some wear on the spine, and then there's a small piece out of the top right corner.
Still, that's that's a very affordable grade to get into that book.
Yep.
Nice.
Plenty of Silver Age Marvels as well, including X-Men 14 here.
Hell yeah.
I think we have also a 10. Not anything super early. I think 10's the earliest we go at the moment, but this is another nice copy. It's a fine 6.0 First Sentinels classic issue here.
Yeah, that red's popping off that page. Nice.
It is. Yeah.
Damn. See, this is why I'm already like literally you're the first vendor in. I'm already like, oh no, the wallet's gonna hurt.
It's a tough week. There's like I said, plenty of great books in the room. Love these horrifics. This is a great Don Heck cover. He did most of these horrifics, and I think it's some of his best work. Love the vampire image here. Another solid copy here.
I don't think I've ever seen that in person.
Yeah, these horrifics are tough. This is the first time I've actually owned a copy of one of the horrifics.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
great.
Pretty damn cool.
Dash from Donnie Heck.
Triton Comics, I hope you're watching, my friend.
We even have some first appearance in Disney. This is, of course, the first Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah, that's a book you almost never see.
Yeah.
Damn. You guys got that out of that collection?
This came actually my brother's girlfriend's boss traded us a bunch of stuff. He's come to find out she's working for a guy that's into comics. And
oh wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yep. But yeah, so small collection. This that one came in.
Damn, that's a nice little job perk.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out for us.
That's awesome.
We're getting into a lot of foreign books. This is Dracula Lives, the UK magazine, first reprint of the first Blade. And this is 1975. I think Tomb 10 came out in 73.
That sounds right.
I didn't look it up beforehand. So I think this is a couple years.
You keep talking. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think this is a couple years after the first Blade came out, but it is an exact reprint, which is cool, from the UK magazine. We have a few of these foreign books. I really like the foreigns, especially when they came out the same year or around the same time.
Yeah, well, it was 73.
73. Yep. So it's just a couple years later for Tomb 10 here.
That's great.
I mean, lives 21.
Yeah, I mean, I know foreign comics alone are a big market for people. Collectors are just always looking for those first appearances, and whether it's the British or it's Mexican, it's Spanish, it's it's Dutch, it's German, it's everything.
We have a right now we have a Dutch Batman 232, and I think it's a Brazilian Batman 181 first Poison Ivy, and that came out the same. I think that came out 2 months after Batman 181 came out, which is really cool. So it's like Batman 181 is like June. This one is August or something.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We have also plenty of war and Western books. I didn't grab any Westerns, but I grabbed a couple of war. Love these battle cries. Really tough issues to find. So if you're into war and Westerns, we got plenty of those. My brother's a huge war and Western fan, so when he buys something for his collection, we usually sell his undercopies, and we have a pretty large selection of both some 50s war and westerns.
Hell yeah, very cool.
This is a great Russ Heath flamethrower cover in Battle.
Oh damn, yeah, that is awesome. The flames in the background there.
Yep,
that's cool.
Love that.
I didn't know this, but apparently flamethrower covers are like a big thing for war collectors.
Oh yeah. It's funny when you're looking through like a run of one and you see a flamethrower cover, you get a little excited because they usually go for a prettier premium over just the regular war covers.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I get it. It's
for the flamethrowers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah. I got some cool, some more cool Golden Age stuff. This is a great war cover, Action Comics number 60. Superman helping out the war efforts.
Yeah, that green cover pops.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Damn.
And then we have the first Mary Marvel and Captain Marvel Adventures number 24.
Oh, damn. That's another book I don't think I've ever actually seen in person.
Yeah, this is a cool one. I love the painted cover too. I think it's just so cool. It kind of stands out in the in the rough.
Do you know who did that cover?
I don't know who did the cover. No.
I have to check it out. That's pretty
nicely
awesome.
done. This is actually this one presents really nice. Calling it a VG -35. There's a tape pull on the back cover, which blows because I think it would be. I would have graded it a lot higher if it wasn't for the.
They know what's on the back cover. No one's looking at the back, so
exactly. Yeah, you just don't take it out of the bag. And you're good.
There you go. That's a perfect display book.
Yep. All right, and then plenty of horror for all you horror fans out there. This is a Tomb of Terror number 3, bondage cover here, zombie cover.
Yeah,
love that 50s pre-code stuff.
Hell yeah. Horror is one of those few genres that there's always an audience for it.
Yeah. Yep. Whether it be the pre-code stuff, I know the Bronze Age stuff is really starting to catch fire now. Not just DC and Marvel, but Charlton. We've noticed an uptick in Charlton Bronze Age horror sales as well. So
good to know.
And then, of course, Brave and the Bold 28, the first Justice League.
Damn.
And the first Starro. So if you're a big Starro.
I was, I always laugh. I remember when the Suicide Squad came out and everybody was like, "Oh man, I got to pick up the first Starro." It's like, good luck.
No, yeah. We have
what kind of conditions that looking at? What was that?
This one's lower grade. Calling it a good -18, but it is complete and it is attached, which is nice.
There you go. That's the perfect entry level for that book.
Yep.
That's perfect. That's a big book.
Then, of course, first Silver Age Captain America Avengers number 4 here.
Nice. That's a book that just recently came into my collection that I never thought I'd have.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. What kind of grade you get?
3.5.
Nice. That's solid. Yeah. We picked this up and we picked up the Golden Record reprint of
oh, nice.
4 too. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I wish the Golden Record reprint this was in the same shape as the Golden Record.
That's how it always goes.
Yep, right.
Yeah. That's a great book though. That's a very underrated book.
I think so too. Yeah. Love that one. Yeah. And then plenty of ACG horror too, which again I think is kind of an underrated horror title or horror publisher. America Comics Group. This is Forbidden Worlds. Skeleton is poisoning the king and his jester there. Just great stuff.
I feel like He-Man just took Skeletor right from this cover.
Just a direct ripoff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then this is a really cool book. This is 3-dimensional Tales, Tales from the Crypt of Terror number 2. Really tough book, but what makes this even harder is it's from the Johnny Craig collection. It's a Johnny Craig file copy, and it comes with a COA there, which is really cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So it's like a pedigree collection. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. And then it says on the CBCS label, Johnny Craig file copy, which is neat.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Again, a book I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, that one's that's the first time we've had that one too. And then another latest pickup in a new collection. This is Tales to Astonish 27, of course, the first Ant-Man not in costume.
Yeah, that's a big book.
Yeah, this is a solid 5.5.
That's for that grade too is crazy.
Yeah, it's those dark covers, brown. It's tough. Off-white to white pages on this one, but again, another cool recent pickup. So
that's a crazy grade for that book, and it looks real nice.
Yeah. Damn. So another cool one, and then the last thing we have some time, right?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
We are gonna have, of course, our color variants. We've shown these on the show before. We actually make these ourselves. My brother is a designer. He redoes the covers, the colors on the covers, and they're exact reprints, cover to cover. And we limit them to 100, and they come with a COA.
These things are awesome. If you guys have not seen these before, trust me when I say the camera's not doing them justice, because they are awesome.
They really pop. He does a really nice job of. We were inspired by the FF 110, the misprint color variant, we call it.
Okay.
And that's what inspired us to do all these other classic books in Pictovision.
Oh, these are so damn cool.
Yeah, Dynamic 8. And then we also have Phantom Lady 17 and Suspense 3. Those are the and actually this one of the Dynamics. As I said, it's an exact reprint, and you can see
same like paper material and everything. I love it.
Yeah, it's not quite newsprint, but it's as close as we could get to newsprint. So
gives you that cool feel, that classic comic feel.
And you can actually read it, so you can read a $20,000 book.
Yeah, right. And how much are those? Do you guys have them at your booth? Just so people know.
25 a piece on the color variants.
Perfect.
Yep. So those will be available at the booth as well. So.
Hell yeah. And like I said, guys, the camera really is not doing them justice. I've seen them in person many times. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're really cool. We're actually giving away, if you got a VIP bag, I think we're giving away 2 sets of them. So there's a pretty good chance that you got a VIP bag, you're at least gonna get one of them. So
yeah, I don't know if the VIPs are sold out or not. If they are not, I highly recommend getting one.
I know
because those baggies are full of good stuff.
Oh yeah, the everyone's usually putting something in there. I know he had about 10 left, I think, last week. I don't know if he sold out at this point, but when I got the last email, I think on Friday, he had about 10 VIP.
If you guys are thinking about it, do it. It's worth it. Like you said, there's giveaways from all sorts of vendors. There's another giveaway we're going to be talking about later with another vendor that sent me some stuff. The 3MIB is going to have some giveaway stuff in those bags. It's worth it. Plus, you get the Friday night preview.
You get the Friday night for preview night, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, that I appreciate you coming on here, starting us off for this night.
Yeah.
Actually, got a question here before. What grade do you put on that Tomb of Terror that you showed?
I think it's a VG minus, around a 3.5. Let's see. VG, calling it about a 4.0.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a great grade.
Yeah, and most of this stuff is up on our website too. So if you guys wanted to take closer looks at it, and of course, it'll all be up at the show this weekend. So
hell yeah. And like we said, was it C2 you said was the booth?
C2. Yep. C2. Yep.
So third row from the left, guys.
Yep.
It's basically kind of like right as you kind of walk in, you're going to kind of, if you keep going straight, you're going to see
right
it.
there. Yep.
Yep. It's the way to do it right there. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here first, kicking us off for the night. I can't wait to see you this weekend.
Yes.
Wish I could be there Thursday. I'll be there Friday morning, though, setting up.
I'll be at your booth right first thing on Friday then.
It's the setup's always like the fun part, and then it's the breakdown. They always like, damn, yeah. I gotta load this back up.
Yeah,
but the setup's the best.
So I just go home.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, showing off these awesome books. And the website's just Robo Picto Comics.
Yeah, Robo Picto or Robo Picto Comics. Yep.
Perfect. Awesome. Yep. I guess I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thanks
and I will see you this weekend.
Oh,
I'm still little. There we go. Damn. First one out the gate, guys. We're starting. And I'm just going to keep this rolling. I see our second vendor already down in the corner, ready to get in. I'm not going to lie. The beard's looking good from here. So let's go ahead and get him in here because I know he's got a long ride ahead of him. What's going on, dude?
What's up, Chan? How we doing, buddy?
Not bad, man. How you been?
Oh, good. Just living it up down here in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, Buzz Comics, welcome in down in North Carolina. I could be wrong. Are you leaving right after this?
I am going home, going to bed, and probably going to hop up about 4 or 5 in the morning and hit the road. So,
Damn.
sir, got the truck packed, and just going to put one or two more boxes in and rock and roll.
There you go. So, guys, if you're watching this on the rewind, sorry, but if you're watching this live, you want a book, now's the chance to ask Buzz before he hits the road. He's got a long ride. I've done that ride. It's a long one, so that's awesome. All right, man. Well, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to give you a little time here. I'm going to go ahead and play the little highlight clip and highlight you, man.
All right, man.
Highlight this guy, man.
I bet Roger's got some priorities going on right now, doesn't he?
He, I actually, it's funny because I texted him and Dave. Dave had couldn't do it because of some family stuff, and all Roger responded with if he was coming on tonight was he sent me the Michigan flag.
Yeah, go blue or something, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So I'm bringing a pretty good set of some new keys. I think I've got 20 some boxes, and honestly, think majority of them I haven't even been through except for one time. So this is all fresh. It's collections I just picked up down here. So as far as wall books, I picked up a few this weekend. Little Howard.
That's one of my favorite books. It's such a goofy character that I love so much.
Yeah,
so underrated.
I showed it to my dad yesterday. We had a big Easter get together, and my office here now is actually I've come full reached the pinnacle. I am in my grandmother's basement, so I am in my grandmother's basement selling comic books, man. I mean, and hanging out. This is perfect. So yeah, we checked that out. Great story.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
So I got a couple. I think I got 2 issues of the silent issue. It's all over the place, man. I got My Love #1, Hard to Find Romance, Little Werewolf.
That's a great book.
I even got a few of the foreign stuff too. So
okay. Was that a Kingpin cover that you just showed right there? There's a little bit of glare on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Sorry, the lights are not great here.
No, you're good like that. That's good. Yeah.
Nice. Danny Granny's basement. So, which Miller actually, who's coming up after this, he's been here. So,
okay.
Yeah.
He'll be on. He's closing us out tonight.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah. I even got some Golden Age stuff, and Impact #1, which is cool.
Hell yeah.
I just picked up a box today with some nice Silver Age Silver Surfer.
Nice.
Got a little romance.
I gotta tell you, romance books are very underrated.
Very, dude. Very. I was lucky enough last year to find a bunch of the DC romance stuff, and John Romita did some of those interiors, and I think even a couple of the covers, man. Good stuff.
It's some of the artists on there, guys, on some of those romance books. Don't just shoo it off. There's some good stuff in there.
Got Teenage Humor, or Harvey #1.
Okay.
This is a tough book to find.
That's a very tough book to find.
So, and this is I would say this is probably a VF. Damn. So pretty nice, man. Just picked this up, a nice Swamp Thing #1.
I love that book because don't get me wrong, I have my House of Secrets. I also have my Swamp Thing #1, but that's really the key book you want.
Yeah, man. It's such a good rights and cover, man. I mean, First Havoc.
Great book.
For all those X-Men fans. I got your last monster issue on the Strange Tales before it went to the superheroes.
Yeah.
This is a fun one. Here's Popo of the Popcorn Theater. So yeah, a clown sliding down a pole. Fireman.
Was that Dennis the Menace on the cover with him?
It looks like it, definitely. Yeah. Or even I thought I had some of them, another little humor book, but yeah, it definitely looks like Dennis.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, what a crossover.
So I have some cool pre-code horror,
Damn.
dark mysteries. This one here is a hanging cover. I believe it was in the Seduction of the Innocent trials.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's a pretty dark cover.
This is a nice one. Really, really pretty nice shape, man. Second.
Yeah.
Octopus.
You can't get the first, get the second, guys.
All right. Doc. And then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have your staples. Like Wolverine. This was my grail as a kid, man. I thought this cover, and I still do think this cover is freaking unbelievable.
It's one of the best. It's arguably one of the most iconic.
Absolutely. 169, first Doctor Strange solo.
Hell yeah. Very underrated cover as well.
This one, if you like to rhyme.
That I know a lot of people give it, a little flack, but I love Kirby, DC Kirby. I love it.
Yeah, his stuff's good, man. Of course, y'all know my love for Big Barda.
Yeah, that's true. You're a Big Barda guy. That's right. That's your gal.
Then I'm gonna have just all over the place, man. I got like a whole run of Silver Age Flash. Then I'm bringing Challenges the Unknown. Oh man, bunch of DC stuff. I got a good bunch of Archie stuff, 12-cent Archies, which used to be junk books, but I mean it's good stuff. And
hey, like I said, this is a show. If you're looking to fill runs or whatever it is, someone's gonna have it. And honestly, the fact that you just said Silver Age Flash, I know where I'm going first.
There you go, dude. And it's priced to move. So
there we go.
The Monsters.
There you go, Legion. Yeah.
This is a cool book I'm bringing. Hard to find. It's Blood Rain book here.
Damn, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, dude. Like really hard to find. It's like a variant, early variant or something. And of course, I'm gonna have some Hobgoblins.
There you go. Bruce Timm covers, can't beat him.
A little Brother Voodoo action.
Nice.
This is a cool one I picked up that I'll be bringing. Dagwood Comics #1.
Damn, Chick Young. Again, these are some of these books I've never seen before. This is awesome.
And this is a tough one to find, and this was actually pretty good copy, man. It's one that goes fast, and I probably won't be bringing it back home with me to North Carolina, but Fast Willie Jackson #1.
Damn. Yeah, that is not a book you see very often.
So, and then I'm gonna have runs of, like I said, good runs, man. I picked up a whole run of Astonishing Tales.
Hell yeah.
So, there's some Killer Doom covers in here. Everybody loves Doom, right?
Yeah. You got the Beast issues in there?
I do not. It's the early.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. The early stuff.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna have a bunch of giant size issues. Not an X-Men. I wish I did, but they're gonna have plenty of Golden Age stuff.
Hell yeah.
Gotta love that bullet right there. The old Marvel bullet.
That was one of the first logos right there.
Absolutely. So so I'm gonna have a bunch of $5 boxes, a couple $10 boxes, probably. I mean, it's up in the air, man. I might do $3, 2 for $5 on some of the boxes. So I just I emptied the tables are bare. They were stacked to the table. I just threw all the car and said, let's roll. And
from someone that has dug through your boxes many a times, I will say, if you have never dug through Josh's comic boxes, do yourself a favor and dig, because the books in his bins they should not be in those bins. Put it that way.
Josh is tired of seeing those same books, so he's like, let's just let these go and spread the love, man.
I love it. Yeah, man, you always get great stuff. I'm pumped to see you. I haven't seen you since what was the last time I saw you? Right before you moved down there.
Yes, it was. Yeah, probably right before. I've been trying to tell everybody this is kind of like workcation for me.
Yeah.
I need to make some money to pay the bills and get some supper. But man, I'm just excited to see everybody. I'm gonna have Carlos is gonna be hanging out with me.
Oh, re-up. Okay.
Hunter. He's gonna be hanging out with me. Joel's Comics. He's got family stuff going on this weekend, but he's gonna have some books that I'm gonna be putting out for him. So he'll be representing a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, so man, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. This show is, like I said, I'm coming up for it because it's that awesome, you know.
I mean, if Josh can drive from North Carolina, anybody can drive from anywhere. Okay.
Absolutely, man.
It's
I would
worth the ride.
Books. You know? So, yeah, and like, I mean, if people are on this channel, if they're watching from that are around this area, man, lots going on around here. I'm hitting the scene hard around here. I'm at all the shows. Me and my buddy Chris Rigo are doing the 10th anniversary for the Concord Microcon, which I know a lot of people up in New England came to the brewery shows that I did. So the Concord Microcon, that was the first one we did 10 years ago. It's our 10th anniversary. So
when's that one?
That is May 2nd. So free show. You know, we like to do those brewery shows free, man. You know, let everybody have a good time and buy some funny books. So that's happening, and yeah, man, I'm just I'm excited, dude. I probably won't sleep tonight. You know, I'll probably be like, I'm excited.
It's like, you know, it's like a kid going to sleep before Christmas. You're like,
absolutely,
I know I need to, but I don't want to. Yeah,
absolutely,
I can't wait. It's only Monday, and already work is dragging because I know what this week is leading up to. So I'm ready for the weekend.
And what day are you coming? Thursday, or you said Friday?
I should be there Friday morning. I have to work, but I should hopefully be up there by about noon-ish Friday.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to be up by there and set up the table, go from there, hang out with everybody, do some digging. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be, you know, pretty busy. It's going to be just me and Dave at the booth this weekend, and we're going to be doing all the giveaways and channel stuff. And you know, I got a bunch of great books to sell. But I'm going to be shopping. I'm shopping at this show.
Of course, you know how to find them deals, man.
Yeah, I just sold a bunch of slabs, so I got money in my pocket. I'm ready. I am ready.
Nice, man.
Look at that. You got everybody waiting to see you up here, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing all my friends, man. All the good people up there in New England, man. I've told everybody about how awesome of a time I had the 5 years I lived up there, and just can't. It's a home away from homecoming. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah! I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm jealous of your new workspace.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. Like, and you know, like it's cool, man. For 5 years I was away from my family, so I'm very close to my family. So I get to come and see my grandparents every day, and it works out too because usually my grandpa's like, "Hey, you want some breakfast?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So you know, it's a win-win for me, man. You know,
can't beat that, dude.
No, not at all, not at all. So
you're on the perfect channel for it. You're 3 men in the basement right now.
Right, perfect.
So there you go, right there, boom. BLC's gonna be down here.
I do too want to give a shout out to my buddy Will Watson, man. He's been helping me out. He's a friend down here. He watches your channel. I know he watches Mike from Lunch Money and a bunch of others. So
appreciate it. Thank you
out for helping me. And yeah, if you live anywhere down here near North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, like there's a lot of great shows down here. So check them out. I know a lot of y'all guys come to Heroes. So and if you come to Heroes this year, we having a cookout at my house. So everybody's invited. Just
okay.
Give me a shout out or shout.
I'm hoping it's going to be a game time decision for me, unfortunately. But I'm hoping
it's a haul, man. It's a haul.
I'd fly this time. I wouldn't be driving. I'd fly.
Right on. Right on.
Josh,
forgot one book too, man. Almost forgot about this one. This is a good one too. So first thing.
Damn.
Almost forgot about that one. So yeah, so I'm bringing some goods, man.
What do you know what booth you are in?
That's a good looking question, Chin. I do not. I meant to look at it, and
I think I could be wrong.
I think I'm the same one. I think Bobby said I'm the same one as last year.
So I think it's like C12, 13, or 14, somewhere right around
I
there.
think that's right. Yeah.
Yep. So you're same row or column or however you want to say it as Robo Picto, just up one.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple of those variants they have, man.
Oh yeah, those are
I've
killer.
actually sold a few down here, man. So
hell yeah.
And actually I bought their Doctor Doom poster, which was awesome.
Nice.
And I put it on my wall right when I moved it down here in the new bedroom. And my wife, I don't know if she's just cool and not like, but it's still on the wall. And I don't even have pictures of my children on the wall, but there it is, Doctor Doom. So, yeah, man, go shop with those guys. Everybody that's like gonna be on here tonight is like awesome, dude. Like they have killer books. Like really, dude, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Shoot,
I mean, you said it. There's a reason you're driving from North Carolina for this show.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So this show's great. I know like Shelton from Heroes, he's coming up. A bunch of other guys, man. It's gonna be a great show. We're gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and maybe even buying a couple funny books myself, you know.
I can't. Don't get me wrong. I'm pumped to do some digging and selling, but it's a big hangout. Like we were talking a little bit before. For a lot of people, this is kind of the first big show of the year. It's the first kind of kick off the con season.
Absolutely. So, and I mean, Jason and Celeste, man, they do it so good, man. Like they're good to us vendors. They're good to all the people who attend, man. I mean, like just top notch, man. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm definitely doing this. It's it's cool that I have the advantage to do shows up and down the whole East Coast. And I mean, this is like it. This is the kickoff. So,
yeah, dude,
man.
Well, I'm pumped. I appreciate you coming on here. I can't wait to see you. I'm gonna honestly now. I'm really thinking in my head. Can I get up there Thursday just to hang out with everybody? Which I'm thinking about it.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate. I don't want to keep you too long because I want you to go pack up, get some rest, hit that road nice and refreshed.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man, and I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys and ladies. It'll be a good time, man.
Hell yeah, man. All right. I will talk to you soon and see you this weekend.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm little again. There we go. I'm big again. Damn. There you go. Guys, 2 vendors in. You've already seen some great stuff. I mean, I love Josh. I see he's still back there. I just love, oh yeah, and I'm just this casual Fing Fang Foom just sitting here. Just casually. Love it. That's actually a book that's always been on my radar, so who knows? I plan on doing some shopping. So before we get into the next vendor, we're just waiting for him to get in backstage. Because I swore I saw him in the chat, so hopefully he pops in there. But I'm going to pull this up one more time for you guys here, guys. Here is the floor layout. You kind of come in down where it says M1. That's kind of where the entrance is. Right when you kind of kick into the left, that's where Jason Little Giant, I believe, has his stuff. By we, I mean 3MIB is going to be an E4, which is kind of right there in the center. Almost exactly where we were last year, I believe. But like I said, we're going to be doing giveaways all day long. We'll have a wall full of stuff with me and Dave. I'm going to have some bins full of Silver Age up to modern. It's going to be a fun time. Stop by the booth, come say hi, come hang out, get in. We're going to have the banner going. And honestly, it's just me and Dave running the booth. So we're going to need, if you want to hop on the channel, I'm going to, I'll pull you in for the Instagram giveaways. Come on by. I see Chris that's in the Instagram chat, my friend. The link is in the Instagram chat. So we're going to give Chris, he's our CH2 is our next vendor. Give him a second there. Looks like he's trying to pop on now. We'll give him a second there. It's right in the Instagram chat. Last thing sent by 3MIB. Unfortunately, Benny, I believe he should be hopping on tonight. Otto is not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, so we can't do a Where's Otto. He had some family commitments come up that he could not reschedule, so unfortunately, Otto will not be there. But if you like, you'll have the other bald member of 3MIB there. But me and Dave will be there. Up there, we're going to have a couple other people helping us out the booth, such as believe Broke Boy, I saw him in here early. He'll be up there. A bunch of other guys hanging out. It's always just a fun time hanging at the booth. So come on by the booth, get in the giveaways, and okay. All right, BLC, let's be honest. How often is he even at the booth? How often do you actually even see him? All right. No, it is, Sean's an all right guy. Sean's okay. But no, actually he'll be on here tonight as well. Sean will be there set up with Adam Illustrations. They will have a booth. They will be set up, good to go. Like I said, I forget the exact number of vendors, but I mean, I'll pull this up one more time. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, look, this is all vendors and artists, guys. It is a giant ice rink hockey arena, Everett Arena in Concord, New Hampshire. And Jason packs this with artists and comic books. That's all you need, and that's all you're wanting at this show. You can't beat it. And the fact that he's doing a Friday night preview for VIPs, I can't wait. First time he's ever doing it. I'm excited to check it out. Yeah, it's great. Yes, as always, unfortunately, both of them had, like I said, family commitments. They won't be able to be up there. But Dave and I, you'll be able to see our lovely, pretty faces there. I mean, I heard he was his uncle. I don't know how true that is or not. Perhaps he can confirm or not in the chat or later when he's on here. We'll find out, though. Okay. Chris, all right. Give me guys just 1 second. I'm going to send this link out to our next vendor here. All right. So again, guys, if you are in the chat, please, if you're looking for a specific book, let them know. If you're on the rewind after this, drop it in the comments, because you've heard 2 vendors so far say, they can only carry so much. So, I mean, if you're looking for something specific, get it in there now. All right, let me go ahead and send this link so we get our next vendor in here so you guys can see some more awesome books. Chris, I just sent you the link personally on Instagram. Just go ahead and click that, and that should work. Yes, so as you guys know, if you've watched the previous years, we do tend to go live that Friday night from the hotel. As of right now, yes, I am still planning on that. I know Jason is running a special auction, which I'm sure he will talk about when he comes on here in a little bit. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but I'm hoping to do so. Worst case scenario is we might just pop on Instagram live a little bit as the auction's going, just kind of see how that works out. But I'm hoping to go live Friday night. The VIP vendor, the VIP preview night goes until 8 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly when Jason is starting the auction, but I believe I'm hoping Friday night you'll see me and Dave and a handful of the people hanging out in the lobby having a great time. If not, we will be doing Instagram live as Jason is doing the auction and going from there. So if you are in the area that Friday night, I believe it's the Doubletree Hotel, come hang out. We'll be hanging there. So yeah, you guys are just going to listen to me talk for a little bit longer, I guess. I'm going to wait for our other vendor to hopefully work out his technical difficulties here. We'll see what comes through. Guys, feel free to hit up a lot of the vendors personally right on, most of these guys, their handles are Instagram, Facebook, whatever. If there's a book you see that you want, hit them up. But guess what? On our next vendor is not in here, but you don't have to hear me talk by myself anymore, because someone else just happened to join the chat that you can listen to him talk. And I'm sorry, but here you go.
Sorry that you got to hear me talk. My God. What are we all up to tonight? What's up, everybody? A little late than usual, a little later than usual. I apologize. How is everybody doing in this chat right now? Chin, what's going on? Catch me up to speed.
We're going great. We've had 2 great vendors. Our third vendor is having a little technical difficulty waiting for him to get on here. But we've, Robo Picto Buzz came on, killed it.
Buzz came on with no problem.
Buzz was good to go. Usually you got technical. You know what? I think it's the fact that he's in North Carolina. He's in his home turf. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Nice. Dude, I was driving. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I am late. This is lacrosse season. This is the busiest time of my life. And for those of you guys that think lacrosse is a spring sport, I'm going to tell you, you're out of your minds, because I was just out on a field with, winds. And if I showed you a picture of me, you'd laugh even more than you already do laugh. Benny Blanco, what's up? Broke Boy Comics is in the house. Christopher Herbert. It's good to see everybody. BLC.
Yeah.
Chad, we see some good books.
Oh, we've seen some great books. And Chris, I just put the link in the group chat again, so it's right there. It's the first one. So if you can get in there, we still got a few minutes for you if you can get in there. But yeah, we've seen some amazing books so far. I'm going to the show, and I already am getting like FOMO because I want it to be time already.
Really?
I can't wait.
All right. So
I will say that they all did just find out. I think BLC might even shed a tear, but they know, unfortunately, you will not be able to make it. So
yes, you guys, all right. So here's the situation. I mean, I'm going to lay it all on the line right now, you guys. So you only get a few chances, to see your son play lacrosse, and when the parents have to step up and do the right thing, you have to step up and do the right thing. Kids, I know, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. But I had to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing, because sooner or later there will be no lacrosse anymore, and there will be no practices and no more games. So as a pops, I had to do the right thing. And it broke my heart to tell my good friend who just jumped on that I couldn't make it. So do we want to bring him on, the architect of all this?
I think so. Chris, for our other vendor that's having a little difficulty, if you get it to work, try to hop in. We'll try to work in there. Okay. But I think it's time to bring on the showrunner, if you will, of this incredible show we're talking about. Here he is now.
Look at that. It's all about timing, my man. It's all about timing.
I gotta take my glasses off to see up close.
What are you've been staring at? You've been staring at floor plans and flight plans and comic books and pricing and everything like that.
I'm usually in bed by this time.
It looks like, are you still in the shop? It looks like you're in the shop still.
I am, yeah. I'm still pricing some stuff out. I found a box of Golden Age romance, just beautiful stuff.
Well, you know what? I don't know why we're not doing this yet.
Yeah, let's go
to make you big.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. There you go.
I found a box of Golden Age romance, and I just been like, this whole box here, killer stuff. So I've been pricing that out to add to the stacks. But
stacks.
We priced out like probably 15 magazine boxes full of new stuff.
No way.
We have a lot of new art. We picked up a bunch of new slabs and
you have is it 120 feet, 80 feet of just all wall?
We typically do 80 feet. This year we went a little smaller.
Okay.
It's still gonna. We're still gonna have great stuff, but I invited more artists this year.
You got a crazy lineup. I've been talking about it all night.
So I shrunk my spot a little bit to accommodate more people in that first row where I am. So Dan Jurgens and Brett Breeding are right next to me. Bob Sharon's in that row. Kyle Willis and Travis Gibb are in that row. So we had to shrink the space to accommodate some of these artists, which I'm happy to do so. These guys are great. And I just feel blessed to have these guys at the show. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, you get. I talked about it a little bit earlier. We talked about it the past couple of weeks as well. But the lineup that you have, we counted, I think, at least a dozen or so, if not more, books that you can get like quadruple plus signed.
It's nuts. It's nuts. The multiple signing opportunities are crazy. Random books like Web of Spider-Man 70, where Spider-Man and Hulk merge, and it's the Spider Hulk. And there's like 4 people on the book there. And then Spider-Man 300, 252 is a quad opportunity, 316. You have Rick Parker, Bob Sharon, David Michelinie. They've worked on so many books together. Danny Fingeroth is the editor of all the Spider-Man titles during that time.
I got my ASM 361 ready to go.
Oh, that beast. I know Bagley wasn't feeling well, which kind of stinks, but God willing, he'll be back at it and ready to go for Heroes.
Yeah.
but that would have been a 7 signature opportunity. Still 6
Holy
signature
cow.
opportunities. Even without Bagley, it's still 6 signatures.
6. Look at that.
Same thing with Lethal Protector 1. It's still 6 signatures. It's
Crazy.
Right. And Lethal Protectors, that's a cardstock cover, right? That's one of the thicker covers, Lethal Protector.
Yeah, so that's a good shot at 9.8.
Yes.
You get a Lethal Protector 1 in a 9.8 with 7 signatures and a couple remarks. You're looking at what, thousands of dollars?
Yeah, look at that. Karate chop, man. Look at that. All in one spot though, Jason.
You guys can see. Can you see where I am?
Oh yeah.
Oh, trust me, I see.
So this palette here, this one right here, this guy right here, this is what I bought what I call a speculator collection. And I don't know if you can see, you see this little tab inside the box?
Yeah.
You see that? This guy put Post-it notes on all the books, and the prices are ridiculous, which is kind of funny. So you'll be flipping through this collection, and you'll see some prices like here's one. Spider-Man 375.
Oh,
Great
jeez.
Right? Nice book. He's got $150 on it.
Come
on.
I don't know where he was buying that book, but
that's what I'm saying. So don't be alarmed by the prices. I'm putting all these books out. Can I flip the camera around? I don't know how to do that. Let me just show you, this is one of the boxes.
Yeah.
So this guy, he shopped at Larry's Comics. You remember Larry's Comics in Lowell?
That used to be my LCS.
He was a genius. The guy was a genius when it came to speculating. And he ran this wall that was $10, 3 for $25.
Mm-hmm.
This guy bought everything. So this is the stuff I'm putting out for $1. This is some of the dollar boxes. It's all great stuff. There's minor keys like that one.
For $1.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's this one? First appearance of Warlord.
Oh my God.
Number 1.
$1?
I mean,
this
guy, he's checking well.
Shit's like, this is $1? These are all
This is
$1?
crazy.
I got 3.5, 4 pallets of this stuff left. I got my money out of the collection. So I'm look at what else is in here.
Jason, was that the collection that had all those Invincibles?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my money out of the collection. The rest of the stuff I'm just putting out. I don't know if you can see some of these books.
That's a book to get signed at the show.
Yeah, this one right here. Same thing. You get a bunch of people on that. The whole Maximum Carnage thing is probably in here. Star Fox.
Oh my God, remember that book?
Look at.
Damn.
It's a nice box. And this is the kind of stuff that's going to be in the dollar boxes. Like I said, I got 3.5 pallets, 4 pallets of stuff.
Crazy.
We're just going to put it out. I think we're going to do $2 on Friday, and then Saturday $1.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the plan. But I'm still here in the warehouse. If you guys can see this craziness.
I've been in that warehouse. It is crazy.
Unbelievable.
Look at it. Row after freaking row. Someone needs to come help me. Someone help me get organized. Look at this row.
Look at this. My God.
Damn.
I can't even get down that row. And then we picked up a lot of great. Am I going over my time? I tend to ramble.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
Yeah, we picked up a lot of good stuff. At first, I was just going to bring the dollar stuff, and I was going to be like, you know what? I got 4 pallets of great stuff. Everything in there is like $5 to $25 books, $30 books, or whatever. But then I was like, I went over to the normal stuff. You can see I took everything off the walls.
Oh yeah, it's barren. Look at it.
Oh my God, Jay. Oh
yeah. So we're bringing the farm. I went over to the box and I'm like, all right. So Spider-Man, this book right here 7 signatures at the show.
Yeah.
Well, 6 now that Bagley's not there, but 6 signatures on a first appearance. That's crazy. This is 6 signatures. So I'm like, all right, I got to bring a couple of those. I got to bring a couple 361s. You know, the brand new J just popped. I got to bring first anti. I got to bring this. And then I'm like, I might as well just bring the whole freaking thing.
Bring
Yeah,
the farm.
I mean,
Bring the farm.
Go big, you know?
Bring the farm. We picked up, like, here's some of the stuff we picked up. First Vulture, second Doc Ock, first Glenn. These are just some of the books we've been picking up. We stacked.
Oh, look at there! There you go, right there.
We stacked up on Lethal Protectors.
Yeah.
Just a lot of high grade. We stacked up on Dark Hawks. I got like 30 of them.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's the only place you can make that book iconic at this point, right? Like, this is what you need to do.
A lot of early Journey into Mysteries.
Wow. Okay.
Beautiful stuff came in. Yeah, no. So we got a lot of nice wall books that have never been put out yet.
Hell yeah.
So I said, the hell with it. Let's just bring everything.
Yeah, might as well. Now, Jason, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because I've had a couple people ask about this. So Friday night you have the VIP preview show, which is awesome. But then after on Friday night at the hotel, you're doing an auction on Whatnot, but in person as well.
We are, and I'm not. I've never done this before, but I think it can work pretty well. So we have the ballroom rented at the DoubleTree Hotel at 172 North Main Street in Concord, New Hampshire. And we have the whole ballroom, so we're going to open it up. We have some high top rounds. A bartender's going to be there with a cash bar. I put a food spread out, and we're going to do a live auction. People have been donating stuff. I know Al Milgram's doing an original piece for the auction.
Yeah.
Bob Sharon donated a piece. I got a 9/8 Secret Wars with a shooter remark on it, which is pretty
really
wild.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a 9/8 with shooter, Leonardi, and Beatty, and they all remarked and signed it and signed it.
Wow. Oh,
that's
my
crazy.
gosh.
It's a pretty nice piece. It's in the auction right now. And then Kyle Willis did an original oil painting, and the image of the oil painting was used on the cover to an art book that we're going to drop on Friday night as well.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
gilded. Do we have that book here?
I know it's like the Golden Venom,
Golds.
correct?
Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to show you this.
Well, that's why it's called a dealer preview, right? Like,
Yeah, my wife's gonna go get a copy. So
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then so the original art that was used for that cover is in the auction. And it's an oil painting, beautiful oil painting, Gilded Venom. The original art for a Dark Hawk cover that Ryan Santos did is in the auction.
Hell yeah.
And like I said, all kinds of people are going to be donating stuff.
I know he actually sends me later. He's going to talk about it when he's on. Illustrations donated these awesome prints.
Yeah, and Adam Miller donated a couple of black light pieces. That's right.
Yep.
I keep forgetting, but there's a bunch of stuff coming in. Tobias is working on a special piece. Yeah, a lot of these guys.
What time is this? 9 o'clock, you said?
It's going to start around 9 or 9. I think I said 9:30 just to be safe, to give us some time to get from the arena to the ballroom and get everything set up. But we're going to have the pieces live. There's a full page dedicated to the auction in the program, so we're going to invite everybody that comes to the show Friday nights. Welcome to come back.
Awesome.
And we're going to have the items laid out live, so you can bid live. And if you don't want to sign up for Whatnot to bid, then we'll have somebody in the room that will just bid on your behalf.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? And you can just cut them a check. Or you can sign up and save $15 on your first purchase.
Jason, are the VIP tickets sold out?
I think there's like 6 left.
6 left. Okay.
I was just talking about this.
Left yesterday. There might be 5 left.
I was telling people, I think there's only a few.
I'm just going to let it play out.
I've been telling people, if you can be there Friday and Saturday, do it. It's 1,000% worth it. Not only do you get a goodie bag full of amazing stuff, but you get the extra Friday night. Was it 5 to 8, 3 extra hours at the show? Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's worth
and
it.
Everybody's going to be there. All the artists and vendors are going to be there. It's a full boat. CGC is going to be there. CGC is accepting submissions for not only comics but cards, games, VHSs, whatever they accept.
Really?
You can bring it there. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people don't want to throw a $30,000 card in the mail and hope it gets there.
Ditto.
So the opportunity to actually hand it to somebody from CGC is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
You know,
that's pretty awesome.
So Kyle Willis, in his artistic endeavors, he made that painting, the Gilded Venom.
Yes.
And there are, I think there's 250 numbered copies, and we're going to release them at the show starting Friday night.
Okay.
But, and again, I'm not supposed to say this, but Kyle's doing a streaming thing Thursday night in the ballroom, and we invited a bunch of artists, and he's calling it an artist roundtable, where like DeFalco, Fingeroth, Milgram, you know, all these guys, Mike Roy, all these guys are coming Thursday night,
right?
And they're going to hang out in the ballroom, and it's just going to be, you know, taking turns signing and drawing, and it's going to be a real good time.
That's awesome.
But Kyle printed up some special books for that occasion.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this.
Wow.
Shiny.
Holy
Look at that.
Shit.
Dude. That's the foil. That's insane.
Oh my God.
That's absolutely insane. So he has a very few limited number of these that he's going to drop on Thursday again.
Okay.
That's crazy.
We should have said that, but hey, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're not going to last. I promise you that.
That's crazy.
And he uses the printer that Kyle uses is notorious for 9/8 and 9/9.
Yeah.
He gets crazy stuff. It's a real good printer, real good card stock. Yeah, nice piece. So we're pretty ready for the show. Like I said, we had Bagley cancel. He wasn't feeling well.
It happens.
Buzz,
it happens.
the artist, canceled. I don't know if you know Buzz. Great
friend.
Buzz
did cancel. I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah, great friend of the show. Incredible artist. And he'll be missed, man. He's so much fun, Buzz.
Jake, can we talk about a little insider ball after the first time Mark Bagley did your show? Because sometimes, and you have said this, it's hard to get these guys for a one-day show like your show, right? But that has now changed. I think that stigma is now gone, even amongst the artists. And after Bagley came to the first one, he looked at you and he's like, "Invite me back for the rest of my life," or something like that, right?
He said he did more money in one day than any single day in his comic book career.
Yes, right. I didn't want to say that much, but yes, I'm glad you said that.
That's pretty crazy.
That's nuts.
I was just talking to his agent when his agent contacted me and he had to bail on the show. He was telling me that Mark just beat that record at the last show he was at because somebody came up to him with 7 long boxes.
Jesus. Oh my God.
And Mark said, "I'll sign them. It's $10 a book, and it's going to have to be after the show."
Okay.
So the guy said, "Done."
All right. Well, that skews the numbers a little bit. That skews your numbers.
Paid him $3,000 a long box, but it cost Mark a couple. I mean, you know, Mark can't make it to the show as he re-injured himself, and it probably wasn't the best move, but
hey,
he'll
be back though. Cool. He'll be back.
We were just talking about. Again, I can't turn that, but we were just talking about this book right here.
There it is, yeah.
All right, check this out.
Double cover.
Oh, Jesus.
There it is.
All right.
Oh, is it a triple?
You watching?
Open your books, people. Open your books.
Triple cover.
Triple Dipsky.
Damn.
The triple Lindy, that's right.
Damn.
Triple Lindy. Oh my gosh.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, I mean, the Friday night's the first time we're doing this. And we'll see what happens. You know, I thought it was a good thing for the VIPs. It kind of perks up the VIPs a little bit.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, I talked about it earlier. I loved it because if you have the VIP, you get in there Friday night, go in, get all your signatures and everything done. That way, good Saturday,
that's good advice.
Get all your shopping time, you know.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Or vice versa,
or either way.
However you want it, but you got an extra 3 with only 250 people. in there on Saturday. You could do a lot of damage. I know I could do a lot of damage. I know a lot of us could do a lot of damage, in 2.5, 3 hours with quick access. So
I contacted the gentleman at the arena today. So they're going to have the snack bar open all night for Friday, for the Friday night thing.
Yep.
But most importantly is they have the ATM machine stocked to its gills.
Okay.
With
That's
the company
important.
on standby.
Right.
That's important. That's good.
So we're going
Cash
to be
is
ready
king.
for that. Yeah,
Cash is king.
How many times did you have to fill it last year?
We were on top of it last year. They only had to fill it once, but 2 years ago,
Yes.
we had to fill it 3 times before noon. They came back out 3 times and emptied that machine. It was crazy.
Listen,
Absolutely
it tells you, Jason, you have stayed true to your form with this show for all these years. And I mean, you gave us a show when there was no show during the COVID year. You know what I mean?
That? With the hand sinks and the plastic and
the hand sinks, the plastics, the masks. I mean, we did everything, but but you didn't want to miss the beat. And when we were talking about it, you knew how important it was for the comic book community, for this show, for just to do it. And since then, it's always been full tilt. And the fact that now you guys are offering this on a Friday night just shows evolution. And you know what? There ain't gonna be no root beer trucks, that's for sure, taking up space.
No root beer wagons. No.
So you stayed true to form on it. So this has been awesome. And I do want to say, I apologize to you, and I do want to apologize for the community. But Jason said his show ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So
no.
I'll be back.
No, it just shows the passion, man. And it's never been about the money. And I keep the tables cheap. I keep the admission cheap, and we're almost 100 people on a waiting list for space. So it's resonated within the community.
Yes.
Sales are strong, and people, anybody that's been to the show will tell you it's a good show.
It's a good show. Good show, and it's a good time, and it's a great vibe. Okay, and to your credit, the aisles are so much spaced out. Like, watch some of the older videos, watch some of the photos. You're not just a single lane of traffic. I mean, you got people digging in long boxes on the right to the left-hand side, and then you've got 2 groups of people going this way, 2 groups of people that way. At no point are you like jammed up, and that's because it's a unique spot. You know what I mean? It's a unique spot.
We've had a lot of opportunities to grow the show over the years. We James Halperin, the owner of Heritage, a good friend of the show, he invited my wife and I out a few years ago. He flew my wife and I out, first class round trip down to Texas, toured the Heritage warehouse, and we didn't know what we were doing there. And then they sat us at this boardroom table, brought out tons of fancy food.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jen, what's up, man? What are you doing?
We're about to go. We went to get whacked.
What's going on, man? Is there plastic on the carpet?
Yeah.
What's going on? And he goes, no, I want you to bring the show to Heritage. And we talked about bringing the show there, but at the time we were opening a store. I think it was 2020, whatever it was. The plan B for Heritage was the Collector Summit. So you're probably familiar with the Collector Summit.
Absolutely.
That holds the show inside Heritage headquarters. I'm flattered that we were the first choice for that. So we've had opportunities to grow. We've had investors come at us wanting to take it to a bigger venue and go multiple days, and let's get everybody on the waiting list. But I go back to the same thing. It's never been about the money. It's been about the experience. And I think what we've created is an experience.
Sure. Absolutely.
And I think if we go to a bigger venue and we bring everybody from the waiting list in, it'll be fun. There'll be a ton more money. I could bring cosplay and all that other junk in.
Yeah.
But what? It's going to be a cookie cutter like everything else.
Yeah,
it'll
right.
It'll lose the intimacy of what we have.
Yeah.
And it's so much more than just great books in the room. Like you touched on the vibe. Everybody in that room, it's been curated. There's a good group of people in the room. And it shows, after the show, the Saturday night dinner is magical.
Magical.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot of cool things that happen at the show.
I mean, from our experience, when you talk about curating, and I know I am remiss that I don't have the video up, but that's when we interviewed Jim Shooter. I met Jim Shooter in the hotel lobby.
Yeah,
me and Roger. I was like a kid in a candy store. 3 hours later, we're set up doing a show, and he's on the show. And then a year later, when he was still in good health, he remembered it. He goes, I would love to do it again, you know? And even when he, you know, his health wasn't the best, he said, you know, I had a lot of fun coming on your show. And again, that's the intimate experience, the conversations we have with Al Milgram, all those things. So, and you have these conversations with these people because you have the time allotted for it. You have you're not jammed up next to one another. So if the artist wants to talk to you, you have that time. Exactly. And the people that are waiting aren't like, you know, shoulder to shoulder. So,
and that's why we limit the VIPs, and there's even a capacity at the venue. Because I want it to be, it's not about, you know, let me get as many people through the door as I can. I understand from a promoter standpoint, the need to get people through the door. I get it. You know, I'm blessed with the opportunity to also have a tremendous inventory to help with the show, you know, where maybe some promoters don't have that. So that's a safety net that we have for the show, which allows us to not focus on money, to focus more on the experience, you know. And we try really hard to give that good experience, both as a vendor and an attendee, because I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for vendors, it's an easy load in, easy out. Mm-hmm. You know, we're not going to kill you on a slow Sunday. And there's just a lot of things that we do different that try to make it easy for vendors. And the same thing for customers, for guests. You know, I'm a stickler about no early closing. There were two guys. You know, there were two guys last year that started pulling books off the wall and putting lids on boxes before we closed.
And people took notice. Took notice.
They're not set up this year.
They're not back.
No. And there's plenty of people willing to take their place. And that's not me trying to be a jerk. That's, you know, it impacts the customer experience.
Yeah, you're protecting the guests. You're protecting.
I made a deal. I think it was 10 minutes after the door even closed.
Yeah.
People still got the books going.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the guys are there to make money, but if you pay $20 to get in and you walk up to a table and the dude's slapping lids on boxes or pulling books off the wall, that's an uncomfortable experience.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I agree.
You know, so see you later.
See you later. Try again next. You're not trying to get next year because you're out.
There's plenty of people that are willing to abide by those rules, and I don't think that they're too tough.
No, I already can't. I was already telling her I'll be up there Friday morning. I can't wait. It's already gonna be the longest week of work ever, and I just can't wait to get up there. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, so you know, again, we try to keep it intimate, and it's resonated. We got Red Hood coming this year.
Yes,
that's wild.
That's wild. You know, you got the boys from Zap Comics again coming up. You got the Reese brothers coming up. You know, Ben's great. You know, the Reese brothers are making a drive. I mean, there's a lot of people traveling for this, and it should resonate with the guests as well. You know,
we just had Buzz on. He's going to sleep now, leaving in the morning from North Carolina.
Yeah, that's it. They don't want to miss it. So, well, the good news is you'll have it next year, Jason. So I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
So I can't wait to see the footage. I can't wait to see what the guys bring up at the 3MIB booth. So should be a lot of fun. So pretty excited for it.
But you got a good crew holding it down.
Yeah, you got it, man. Jason, thank you very much. Anything other questions for Jason Chin?
No, I will see you Friday morning. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Awesome. See you guys.
All right.
Take care.
My best to the family. Later.
Have a good one, man.
Take care.
Well, there you go. And you know what? I mean, you heard it all, but let's just go ahead and jump into the next guest here, because we're going to try to fit in a couple extra guys for you guys tonight. So let's just keep this ball rolling.
Keep running it.
Right here. Amazing Comics. Kit, what's going on, man?
Good evening.
What's happening?
Kit, did you have family sports like I did tonight?
Not tonight.
No, okay. Well, I had spring lacrosse, and by no means was I in spring gear. All right, when I had 4 hoodies on, a hat, watching, you know, the wind back and forth up in the mountains. So, you know, so much for that.
Kit, appreciate you coming on here, man. You've been on here before, you know the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a highlight and let you do your thing, man.
Where's Kit's gonna booth?
Highlight this guy, man.
Yes, Kit. Do you know what booth number you're at?
We're F7 and F8.
F7, and F8. So right there, that first row, guys, right up there.
Yeah, right near Jason and Celeste.
Yep, right
good place
there.
to be.
F7, F8. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. I mean, yeah.
The books we've got Action 4.
Look at that. I've always loved that cover.
Neil Adams' work.
Yeah. That's always been one of my favorite Neil Adams covers.
We've got a lot of comic books that are exclusive to this show that I've been stashing away all year.
Okay. I mean, this is the show to bring them out to, you know? Hell yeah.
There's Wonder Woman.
Oh, I love that cover. Great bondage cover.
So I got a lot of colors.
Oh.
Okay, here's Supergirl, #1.
Yeah. Good book to have right now.
I think we've got a couple copies. I think we've got 2, and then we've also got like #2 and 3 and 4.
Yep.
Early Supergirl books. Let's jump around. Here's Captain America.
Yep.
Silver Age Cap.
Kid, how many years you been doing Little Giants show now? Since the beginning, inception?
Since 2019.
Wow.
I heard about Jason's show through some friends, and I totally agreed with the vision and the experience, and I see how hard they've been working for it all these years.
Yeah.
And it really does, resonate in the community. Like you said, all the people traveling from all over. You get people traveling probably from New York, Pennsylvania, Texas, California.
Yeah.
I think somebody flies down from Canada just to come to the show. So
right. Well, we had a former, unfortunately, the gentleman passed away, Dark Fluke. He came all the way down from Canada, like high up in like past Roger.
Wow.
He came down for it. You know what I mean? And he was very ill at the time, but he knew he wanted to do it. So it means a lot, So awesome.
There's Silver Surfer #1.
Classic.
I don't own that book anymore. That's a great cover. I've owned that book so many times. I don't own it anymore. Need to get that back.
I don't get a lot of Golden Age, and I found some this year. Here's a random Dexter.
Yeah. Hey, Golden Age is Golden Age. Yeah.
Here's Captain Marvel.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, that's
great cover.
That's real paper right there. That's real.
Arrow #1.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen
random westerns this year. There's more superhero stuff. Here's Joker.
Yes.
Great one. Yep. #1. That's a great book.
Okay. Everybody's favorite.
I mean, who doesn't love ASM 300?
Yeah.
We've got a lot of books for autograph opportunities. So if you're coming to the show looking for autographs, I've stashed away many books. Here's a Milgram book. So we've got a lot of copies of
Avengers. A great book for Uncle Alice.
I put away a lot of Lethal Protectors, just like Jason did and others did. So we've got all the books you need for autographs if you're looking to get a book signed at the show.
First Dark Side.
First Dark Side.
Yeah.
A good one.
Kit, you always bring the good stuff, man.
Let's see. Here's some toys. Here's Thundercats.
Yeah.
Love it.
Action figures and cartoons. I did manage to find like a lot of cool horror books this year, which I usually have problems finding these kind of things.
It's tough.
Werewolf by Night.
Oh, look at that one.
Here's a Darkhold book, another werewolf, early werewolf. I don't really count this as a horror book, but I have it in the stack.
I mean, it's horror. It's horror.
Can I see that again?
Yeah.
That is really cool. I grew up to Scooby-Doo. That was one of my shows growing up, man. That is so awesome for a Gold Key book. Wow.
There's more.
That puts a smile on my face right there.
Nice. House of Secrets. Nice.
Yeah, I found these House of Secrets books have awesome covers.
Yeah, they do. Actually, we got a question for you. How much you get on the Joker?
The Joker.
We'll get someone else.
BLC's already making deals.
Joker's
somebody wants that Scooby as well.
$65.
65 and same with the Scooby-Doo they're asking about as well.
Scooby-Doo is 35.
Wow.
And we'll have these. So there's going to be like a set of books that I have out on the eve on the preview night. And once those are gone, I'm just going to sell the booth out basically. If the display books and the wall books go, that's it. I'm not going to restock until the next morning.
Okay.
So awesome. Friday night and stuff for Saturday night.
Yes.
Perfect. Way to do it.
I love it.
Spidey 252.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Popular. Yeah, this one's high grade.
That's high grade.
Yeah, this
so
like
the conversations we have. It's a nice book. Yeah, it's high grade. We cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. All right.
There you go.
Another high grade. Secret Wars. These are all the black suit Spideys. Here's another.
Hell yeah, man.
Lesser.
You got them all.
Here's another popular book.
Nice Hulk 340. I love that book.
More Hulk and Wolverine.
That's one of my all-time favorite covers. John Buscema.
That's a nice. Kit. That's high grade too.
That's a DF.
Okay. All right. Oh, Yo Joe. Right. Okay.
There it is.
More toy and cartoon books. Here's another one.
Transformers action.
Transformers.
My boy, right there. That's it.
Masters of the Universe.
Nice. I mean,
it's
that's
time to own that book.
Yeah.
We have the mini.
The trailer was great, though.
Not sure where the mini series is. We have that as well.
Oh yeah. Nice first cable. Nice. Hell yeah.
Here's a Jim Steranko. This is one of my favorite X-Men's by Steranko.
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah, that's man. That's Kit, you're just bringing the heat, man. I love it.
Got Bronze Age into Copper Age X-Men's.
My favorite run right there.
Yep.
Oh, here's a really nice Gambit. This one's probably a 9.6 or a 9.4, somewhere in there.
That's my boy right there, Gambit. All-time favorite book.
Yep.
Oh, so many comic books. It's so much fun.
Great. Are you priced down, ready to go, or are you?
I am fairly priced. I think I got 2 boxes left.
All right, so you're at 80%. You're about 80% ready.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Nice.
Wolverine, I've got 2 full sets, and then I think I've got a couple extra number 1s if people are looking for Wolverine.
Really?
There you go. Nice.
What else do we got? Here's more horror books. This is weird ice cream.
That's a great cover. Yeah, great cover.
That's very bizarre.
It is bizarre. Frank Robbins cover.
People like those bizarre horror covers.
Mystery. This is number 200.
I think
I actually might own that book. Yes.
This one's for John Ross, if he's coming to the show.
He is coming to the show. John Ross will be there. That is right up his alley.
The only TV superheroes I have, and then I've got more Hanna-Barbera though. So here's Dino number 1.
Nice.
These Charlton books. Who mentioned it earlier? Robo Picto. Charlton's really starting to pop up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Actually, I'll have a couple of those. Actually, I'm bringing the first Huckleberry.
Number 1.
Great.
And this is probably the coolest cartoon book that I'm bringing. I've got Powerpuff Girls' first appearance.
Hell yeah, that's a great book.
Cartoon Network starring number 1. It's not Powerpuff Girls number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's honestly, I had that book. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I put it out at a show, it was the first book to go, and people love that book.
And let's see, I'll show another couple, and then I'll let Chris take over. Here's a set that I've never had before. It's not a full set. I'm missing the final issue, but these Hot Wheels books.
Ooh, those are great.
Really? See, I can see those catching steam right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're Alex Toth covers.
Yeah.
And I think they're Neil Adams work as well. Actually, it's just Toth on the faces. It's Neil Adams here.
Really? Look at that knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's a tough black cover. This one's annoying to find.
Dave the brother would love that. Do you know? Dave the brother is a secret Hot Wheels collector.
He is a big Hot Wheels guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the number 1's not super high grade. It's got
but it's still
at the bottom, but still, this is a tough book to find.
I've never seen that book.
And then here's the last book I'll show.
Holy shit.
That's a way to end it right there.
Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah. 4.5. 4
or 5. That's right in the wheelhouse.
That's a hell of a book to end on, man.
An affordable copy.
Nice.
Hey, thanks for having me on, you guys.
Yeah, okay, good to see you. I'll miss you this year, but I'm sure I'll catch you on at some other point at another show. So we'll see you soon, man. Thank you. All right.
Appreciate it, man. We'll see you this weekend. Can't wait to see you. All right. I'm just going to keep this going. We're a little behind. I saw Comic Bounty's back there. We're going to bring him on in a few minutes. We're going to bring in CH2 really quick for a few minutes here, and we're going to get this going here.
All right.
Here he is right here.
UConn's winning, by the way. Herbs!
Thanks for the update.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, buddy? You want to mend or what?
Oh, man. All right, so there it is right there, my Q-tip foot.
Okay.
6 days post-op right now. Reattached my Achilles.
Okay. Well, at least they did it. They put it back.
They put it back together. I'm hoping to be there this weekend. Even if I'm not there, my staff will be. So Russ and Scotty and Audrey will be there. And if you come to my booth, I'm just going to be sitting there. I can't do anything.
You got to get you one of those like leg scooters. You know what I mean?
I have 2 of them. I have 2 of those little things. Yep.
You can do double time through the whole place faster than anybody.
Oh yeah, so I'll be running people. I said I have to get a bell for it, but
you got a monogram now.
And I apologize for now. I was on YouTube trying to figure out why I couldn't see your link. It's because
that's
I was
okay.
On
we
YouTube
got you for a few minutes. Comic Bounty's right in the back. We're going to bring him on in a couple minutes, so we'll give you a few minutes to show up a few things, and we'll go from there. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to highlight it right there. Go for it, man.
There we go. So a couple things. First off, before I even talk about books that I'm bringing, is I donated 25 of the Archie books that Rich Marizio did for my store.
Okay.
And those are going to be in the VIP bags.
Oh, nice.
So 25 people will find those in their bags. And then I also did 25 Turtle books that me and Galactic Comics did together with Bob Teachick. So I donated 25 of those to the VIP bags. So you may get something from CH2 Collectibles in your VIP bag. So look real carefully.
There you go. Yep. Your booth E7?
We are in E7. Yep. We get the cross breeze there. That's where we are. I'm actually right next to Kit. He's right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great because I love having those guys as neighbors. They're always awesome neighbors. Always great to have. So guys, listen. I know I'm kind of running the show behind, so I apologize. But I wanted to say that I'm going to have a lot of the same books that you've already seen tonight. Some of the stuff that I have that other people probably aren't going to have. I always like to bring stuff that other people don't have. So I have some Golden Age stuff that is kind of cool. Big Top.
Holy cow.
Terrifying. What a terrifying cover.
Listen, this is supposed to make kids happy, right? I don't know how that happened, but Big Top #1, I love that book. I really do. I almost kept it. Cowboy Love. Everybody needs a little Cowboy Love.
Okay.
You guys know what this is, right?
It's Cowboy Love. Educate us.
This was deemed pornographic at the time it came out because there's a panel where the cowboy takes the girl over his knee and spanks her.
Oh, okay.
So they call it the spanking issue.
Really? It got pulled at the time.
In the Golden Age, that was considered pornographic.
Oh, look at that. And we'll have it.
So that's, I have a real early Hit Comics Kid Eternity book.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Nice high grade. That's a nice book.
Chris, you still have those graded Turtles books?
Oh, I still have some of those. Yep.
Those graded Turtles books? That was amazing.
I sold a lot of them at a different show I won't mention on these shows because I'm not going to do that to Jay.
Sure.
I sold a bunch of them. I still have some. Last Golden Age book I'm going to show for the night, Yanks in Battle. This is a really high-grade copy of Yanks in Battle 1.
Hell yeah.
This is a hard book to find.
Oh, my gosh. So
if somebody's looking for Yanks in Battle 1, come down to my
That's real paper. That's what's that, 1940-ish?
Something like that, yeah.
That's real paper and wood.
Quality comic publication. In addition to that, we are bringing a bunch of our Treasury editions. I have the Bicentennial. I figured that with the country's birthday happening, I'll have the Bicentennial issue.
Good to have. Oh, man.
The other one I have all 3 Star Wars Treasuries. Now, 1 and 2 are easy to find. Number 3 is very hard to find.
Really?
And it is. And I have one, so I have a number 3 in my booth.
So if you were looking to complete your collection and you had it 1 and 2, to have the linear set, you must go see CH2 Collectibles.
That's right, because they are very hard to find.
Really?
And we have a bunch of other treasuries as well. The other thing that we're going to have, and again, in addition, we have 2 ASM 129s graded. We have a Blade 10, a Tomb of Dracula 10 graded, first Deadpool graded, Joker #1 graded. We have all sorts of cool stuff. We have a lot of those Turtle books for The Last Ronin, 1 and 5s. A lot of those are graded. And we have our regular wall books as well. But we also have a collection of Europeans that we have that we're going to bring. So these are, again, you go to Europe and find them, but these are all from like the 1974, 1975 area.
Yeah.
And you guys know they used to put comics out every week. In Europe. So they would take a month worth of comics and break it down into 4 weeks, and so they would add extra stories.
I've never seen those.
Those are pretty cool.
They're not easy to find. You can find them, like I said, you can find them in Europe, but they are. I have a whole stack of them that we're going to bring to the show.
Hell yeah! There you go.
So that's some of the stuff that I think I'll have in my booth that probably aren't going to be that common in other people's booths.
Gotcha.
A little bit of everything in the show. I love
other Golden Age stuff. I have some of those. I don't know if you guys remember the blue Sunday bulletin. They were like comic inserts that went into like newspapers on Sundays, and each one had like all the comic strips in it, and different newspapers would put their newspaper.
No, we had the comic section, but we didn't have like that in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So there was a couple of years in the early '80s where they did that, and I have just about a whole set of those as well.
Cool.
And some of the stories, some of the comic strips in those books were never reproduced. And I'm talking like Spider-Man, Star Wars, Andy Cap, Garfield, Spider-Man, if I didn't say that already, Battlestar Galactica. So there's a lot of really cool comic strips, but we have almost a whole run of those as well. So
awesome. Hell yeah.
It's another thing we have. And then we have our regular books. We're gonna have a bunch of boxes, 3 a piece, 2 for $5. You buy more than 10, we'll make it even cheaper.
There you go. Discount deals. I like it.
We want to move stuff. Also, let me say this, and then I'm going to let you guys move on because I know I screwed this whole thing up technologically wise tonight. I wanted to say that to other vendors out there, if you hear me, we are coming with 2 vehicles. Now, you guys know I did this because I've done this at your show before. We're here to buy boxes.
There you go.
We're coming with an empty car. I already have 2 vendors that have already promised to sell me boxes when I get there. But we are looking to buy long boxes of comics to bring back to the shop. So in addition to selling things, we're there to buy. We have a very large pocketbook of money set aside just to buy long boxes from folks. So
perfect.
Hell
Look at that. All right. Buy and sell and cash is king, right, Herbs? Cash is king.
Listen, and then one of these days, I'm going to get you guys to come to my store. But anyway, that's
then we'll look through those boxes even more. We'll look through those boxes even more. All right, my friends.
Right there. Booth E7, guys. There you go. CH2
guys,
Collectibles.
thank you so much.
Appreciate you coming on here, man.
All right, Herbs. Good seeing you, buddy. Get well, partner. We'll see you soon. We'll see you at our show.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Enjoy.
Later. Buying, selling, buying. Look at that.
And you know what? I'm just gonna keep this train rolling.
Keep it rolling.
He's been waiting. We got our next vendor up here, Comic Bounty. He's been waiting patiently backstage. Let's go ahead and bring him in.
All right, let's do
it.
Hey
guys, how you doing?
Welcome in, man.
What's
appreciate
up, man?
You coming on here.
I appreciate you guys having me. So I know we're running a little behind.
No, you got your full time. You're good to go.
I'm ready.
So I texted our last vendor, told him he's going to be coming on a few minutes late.
Oh, okay. So since I'm really excited about the show. I mean, this I feel like is going to be the best one yet. This is my second year doing it, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be part of it. So this year, like some things have changed. We have certainly the best inventory I feel that we've ever had for any show, and we have a website now, comicbounty.com. I got that up and running in June, and I'm going to show you some stuff. I mean, we have about 20 copies of the Lethal Protector 1. We have the Amazing Spidey 361. We have a stack of Beavis and Butthead issues,
really,
including I got the one that's got the UPC code, which has the rare sticker on it.
Hold on, throw that up again.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's got the rare sticker on it.
Okay.
So it's like the direct version, but the bookstores put the UPC sticker on it. So that was a nice little surprise I picked up the other day. We also like to focus on, I mean, I do have a good amount of silver and golden age this time, but some of the things that I really like having are the books that nobody else in the room will have. And last year that happened to us quite a few times. So I have a couple of the variants.
Ooh, yeah, those are great. I have those are tough books to get.
These are tough books to get. The Firestorm more so.
Educate me on this for a
had
second.
like 3 of these that I picked up in a collection. This is the last one I have. But the Firestorm, I was excited that we came across that. And another book that we were excited that we picked up this week is the Gold Gambit.
Ooh. What kind of shape's that in?
I would say it's a VF.
Okay, because I have one. It's got a few ticks on it, but that Gambit's my guy.
It's not really a book you can press.
I know.
Yeah, unfortunately. We have the Boba Fett issue.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God, 5-6 copies of that? My God.
6 copies. I got 3 newsstand, 3 direct.
Ooh.
Did you get that from the same collection, or you just accumulated those?
No, we picked up a Silver Age collection, and I'll just show you some of the highlights we got here. So we got the Green Lantern 40.
Yeah, it's first team up.
We got the Showcase 55.
First Grundy, yeah.
Yep, and we picked up.
Oh my God! Look at these
the
books.
John Stewart issue.
Now's the time to get that book.
Tell me about it. The Guy Gardner issue.
My favorite Green Lantern right there.
Oh, really? Oh, you're
Yeah.
fun. My favorite Superman cover, the 232.
That cover is arguably his most iconic one, maybe. Dare I say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually have that. It's one of the many tattoos I have, but I have that as a tattoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got the Batman 189.
Yeah, Silver Age Scarecrow.
So, yep, and the Reaper, the 237.
Great cover, nice and red.
And we just picked up also, we got the Giant Size X-Men 1.
There it is. That's the first one we've seen tonight.
Yeah, and the Giant Size X-Men 2.
You buy the one you throw in the 2.
This is not all of them, but we picked up a big Silver Age Spidey's. These are all Spidey's under 50. We picked up we picked like the 17, the 41, the 29. I got a 17 here.
Damn.
We picked up another thing that I picked up here is I picked up some annuals. I got the annual 1.
There you go. There it is. Sinister 6.
Annual. We got 2 copies of the annual 2.
Nice.
What else did we get? Oh, and I got some Golden Age stuff here.
Oh, we got a question in the chat.
We got a quick question for you here. What kind of shape is the Batman 189 in?
So the 189, that's a great question here. Let me put that up. So the 189 is about a 5.5 conservatively.
That's a great grade for that book.
It's tight. The spine is symmetrical. There's no tears. It's got some decent gloss on it. I'm going conservative 5.5 because of the spine wear.
Yep.
But it's nice. It's really nice.
There we go.
It's definitely pressable. Whether or not it would improve the grade, but it would definitely improve the eye quality of it.
Yeah.
We have some Golden Age Tormented. Tormented number 1, which somebody just made on one of the message boards, just made a shirt out of this to sell to people. This was used in this Seduction of the Innocent. It's the Bizarre Beware number 6.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We got a Ghost Rider number 1, 9.4.
Whoa.
White pages.
Big grade too, damn.
Yeah. We got some more Golden Age pre-code stuff. This Out of the Night 12. And we got a Fight Comics here. Fight Comics number 61.
Nice.
And we got the first time Luther and Joker team up. So this is World's Finest 88, which is the first time I'm also going to have the World's Finest 153, which is a 6.0. That's the Batman slap.
The classic. Yeah, the meme slap and slaps Robin.
So this book here, I got an Uncanny Tales 18. So this I picked up at the SureCon down in Connecticut. It was the first time they did the show a couple weeks ago. I signed up for it because I was like, well, I don't have a lot of shows going on. So I was able to get this. And there's some really great books in the room. And there's definitely some Golden Age buyers for this small little show. But this here is the Uncanny 12. I don't know if you can see that.
Cool cover.
But it's great cover. It's got the woman and the red and the guy in bondage, which you don't usually see guys in bondage as much.
It's true.
We got an Eerie 2, which is Avon Publications.
Yeah, wow.
I got some Golden Age detectives here. I got a 121. It's only a 3.5, but it's got white pages.
It's a Golden Age Batman.
Right.
Weekend.
What grade was that again?
I got a detective 246, which is another Golden Age. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Very affordable too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I got gotta have the obligatory Hulk 181, 80.
Actually, I think that might be the first one we've seen tonight.
Yeah, I think it is. This is the Key City collection copy. And I got some romance books because I know, you know what, those are really have taken on a life of their own. For something a genre that had been ignored, and especially those guys, those of us that have been doing this a while as far as collecting. Yeah, nobody cared about them. And now I got a couple. These are file copies of High School Romance 65 and 66, respectively. And yeah, so these are from the 1957. So
Damn.
I got those. What else do I got here? Oh yeah, we got some more Golden Age. I got some Golden Age raw Batmans.
Nice.
It's a Batman
$50,
151.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and I got some of the usual suspects. I got
There you go.
2 newsstand and a direct version, and I got 2 187 here.
90s goldness.
Yeah,
90s
yeah.
goodness, I should say.
And I got a stack of Spider-Man annuals. So these are I got the 3, 4, and 5 Spider-Man annual. If I can show that here.
Yeah. I love it. Great cover too.
Great cover, yeah, for sure. I got some more stuff here. I got the Lois Lane 70, which is always a hot book.
Silver Age Catwoman, yeah.
Yeah, I got the classic Doom cover.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that book.
Yeah,
Such a good book.
it's such a great book. I used to have that in 9.4, and it got lost in the mail. I got some more Batman keys, like the Ra's al Ghul cover, the 244.
Yeah.
And I got the 386, the first Black Mask.
Yep. Great book.
The first Red Hood. So I try to really have a good variety of stuff. We're also going to have some signature books. Some CBCS collection that I picked up has a lot of signature books. We're going to have big. I got like Peter Porker 1 through 12, the whole run of that. We're going to have lots of Bronze Age, miscellaneous titles, a lot of like Superman Family, Supergirl, Adventure Comics. We're going to have a fair amount of raw Silver Age, low grade Marvels. We'll have some FFs. We'll have some early Spideys, and I'll also have some more modern books, because I tend to look for stuff that's, nobody else has. Like I said, somebody came to the show last time, and the first customer came up and he's like, "Do you have any Mask?" And I'm like, "Oh, you mean the Jim Carrey stuff?" And I had the whole series. So he bought that. And I really like to be that guy, that can have.
Just before we have a question here.
Yes.
Any old Dean Martin or Jerry Lewis?
Yes, I actually have some Jerry Lewis.
There you go.
I have the Adventures of Jerry Lewis or something like that. I have the one I know off the top of my head. I forget the issue number, but he plays. He's in the Flash costume. Okay. So I can definitely bring those. I had a customer that came to my table last year who wanted any homage covers to Hulk 340.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have a couple different ones, and then this year I got like a dozen different ones. So hopefully that guy comes by. But yeah, I try to really like keep those things in mind, and really try to cater to the collector that's looking for stuff that can't really find. Because dealers tend to focus on Silver Age or Golden Age and stuff, and I feel like there's a lot of untapped market if they are willing to go a little beyond that and say, hey, it's a modern book or a copper book, but no one has it. And so,
need a little bit of everything. And
sure.
Very quickly, what booth are you at?
I'm at A1 and 2, which is right near the snack bar on the opposite side of it.
There you go, all the way to the right there.
Exactly.
A1, there you go.
Yeah, and I'm thrilled to be there again. And it's awesome.
Perfect. So, excellent. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, man. Sorry for a little bit of delay. Appreciate you coming on here.
I appreciate it.
Can't wait to see you this weekend.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Of course. All right. We will see you this weekend.
All right. I'll see you this weekend.
Have a good one.
All right.
There we go.
You were keeping us on point, Shin. What did you need me here for?
I've been running. I already lose my voice, but we're keeping it going. And I'm gonna finish it out with you guys. We've seen some amazing vendors. We had Jason, the showrunner, on here. And what better way to finish it? And what's even better is he's not with his normal partner, so we don't have to listen to the other guy talk.
I wouldn't be surprised if he jumps on right now. It's halftime for the game.
Let's go ahead and actually, super quick. Sorry, Adam back there. I did see this question. Benny, file copy for comics. That basically means if it's like the publisher is like the copy they kept, kind of thing. So it's like what they reference and go from there. Usually they're in better shape than stuff you see on the market. If that answers your question at all, someone else could probably answer that better, but that's what I know of it. But yeah. Last but not least, our last vendor of the evening. Hard to say the last vendor of the show. There's hundreds of vendors here. But let's go ahead and bring him on. The one, the only, Millustrations. Adam, welcome in, man.
What's up, fellas? How are you?
Not bad. Look at this. He's got his booth in his name. He's ready to go.
Not my first rodeo.
He knows marketing. He knows marketing.
B6, that second row right there on the right. B6. Yes, and I know, unfortunately, you're splitting it with that other guy who's not here, but Yeah,
no, this is addition by subtraction, right? We're
he's at halftime right now. He should jump on. I'm calling him out right now.
Yeah, the game's at halftime. That's all a bit of an ice cream headache. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. To piggyback on your file copy answer, I also believe file copies went to contributors and creative team members.
That sounds about right.
Like I've seen George Perez file copies, right? So like he would get comp copies from the publisher, probably mailed to his house, and as would any contributor. And then they'll get, they'll store them and they'll just sit on them, right? So like I did something for Image Comics and they sent me, a shrink wrap stack of comics, and I got to, so they don't see circulation, they store. So I don't think it's publisher exclusive, but I think it's sort of like industry insider exclusive. And your point about them generally being better shape is pretty consistent from what I've seen.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, just thought I'd chime in.
No, I appreciate it because that's much better
ball right there. Look, you got educated on Three Better Debatesman. Educated.
Yeah. So before we dive into just the same rinse repeat, show you a bunch of comics stuff. I thought maybe it'd be a good time to mention have you guys talked about the auction that they're doing?
So we did. We had Jason on. We talked about the auction and everything, and I did show these, and I would love to show them again. What you have donated to the auction that's happening Friday night. I believe Jason said it's either 9:30 in the ballroom at the DoubleTree in Concord. Also live on Whatnot. So if you can't make it to the show, you can still participate in the awesome auction. But you donated a set of these awesome prints.
Yeah, so we did. I put two in, and those are Blacklight Reactive, Flocked, and double signed by myself and the other contributing artist, Haig Margin, and those were released in Gallery 1988 at the spooky season last year. And those are a couple file copies, Chinmo. So we're gonna throw a couple of those limited flocked silkscreen Blacklight Reactive prints to the cause.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. These things are awesome too. So again,
I appreciate how much love you guys show those. It meant a lot to us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and I've been saying it all night. So the camera's not doing the stuff justice, guys. No. The stuff in person is something else. So
it'll be fun to show it off a little bit too. So just some housekeeping stuff. Yes, I will be splitting my booth with Sean of CT Comics, CT, whatever he calls himself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. He's always like, "Oh, I should change my name." I'm like, yeah, dude, you should change your name. But I'll be splitting a booth with him as I have the past couple of years. I sort of bring him to this one, and he brings me to Terrificon, and we're both better or worse for it, depending on who you ask. So Sean will be there, and I'm happy to be unfortunately attached to him again. And another little bit was Joel of Joel's Comics fame will not be in attendance this year. He's got a family obligation, which is a bummer. We will miss him. But as an aside, he and I just partnered on a collection. And I mean just partnered. I spent the last 3 days with him, heads down, processing a collection, trying to get as many books ready for this show as possible. So I will have at least a short box, maybe more, depending on how it shakes out, of keys, fresh, never before on the floor anywhere. And it's been a fun, weird collection. Big mix of stuff, some science stuff, some oddball stuff, some typical keys, bunch of price variants. The guy had eclectic taste. And it was a pretty good size collection, not giant, but not small, to the point where we've been grinding on it for a few days now. But we'll have some stuff fresh, never before seen on the floor there. So that'll be really cool. And we're having a show special where we put together some high grade copies of some sought after minor keys for like $5 a pop. He had like 20 copies of certain issues he was specking on, I think. And they're like worth more than $5, but we got a bunch of them, and why not get them in people's hands? So that'll be a fun little
There you go. Go for the deals.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll get right to it with the other.
Let me go ahead and make you big here. There you go.
Oh no, I'm big. So bringing him.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that Godzilla.
So this is the
more effective than Sean at the booth, I'm sure.
Yes. So this is the Alamo House Godzilla popcorn bucket that sold out in about 13 seconds. And I was lucky enough to grab an extra one for people. They're very cool and very fun. I'll have a vintage Creature from the Black Lagoon garage kit vinyl mask. These little DIY kits the old horror hounds used to do back in the 70s. I have a bunch of cool oddball horror stuff because that's kind of my jam.
Cool.
Some good toys, bootleg toys, like, you know, not a ton of it, but I like to mix that stuff in because that's kind of part of my nerd heart. Otherwise, I will tell you that this room is a big, competitive, crazy, wild room, right? This convention's convention's nuts, right? I've never seen more timely.
It's like the stock market. It's like Wall Street. It's like Wall Street with the money going hand over.
Yeah, you see jaw-dropping stuff. I cannot compete at that level. So I try to bring a unique flavor with a wide variety of oddball stuff mixed in with the typical stuff. That, as a caveat, I will tell you, this is matter-of-factly 100% the most formidable I've ever been at a show. I went deep into the vaults. I cleared out a bunch of heavy hitters, and I'm loaded for bear on this one. So while I will still be a very small fish in a very large pond, for me, I really decided to, like, this is the biggest show. This is the one. Let's go for it big. So,
this is your home run. This is a super. I can see
so
that.
We're gonna go for it. We're going for a big swing on this one. So I'll show you a mix of some of the stuff representative of what we'll be doing. So this is just some quick signatures. Oh man, the glare. It's always right.
So you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mark Texera signed, Chris Claremont sig, Klaus Jansen signature. Those are just kind of fun. Also love foreign comics. Been dipping more into those lately. So picked up a couple of fun foreign keys. We've got the Spanish first appearance of Electra. That's not that bad. So first appearance of Electra.
I'd say Otto would take that, but he can't even read English. So
no, it doesn't matter, dude. It's got my girl on it.
I love oversized format. The logos on the bottom. The art's killer. And another great key. The colors on this are
great
wild.
character. If not,
first appearance of Black Cat, Spanish.
Milgram's going to be there. Get it signed.
It's like yellow, purple, pink. It's very trippy.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then we'll slip into some McFarlane keys, the usual suspects. These are all very clean.
Shin, we didn't see one copy of that Batman tonight, though.
Yeah, former. These are PC copies, so they're very sharp. I also pulled the 4 lowest in print run Spawn Comics produced, period. So just by math, these are the 4 rarest Spawn Comics produced in regular circulation. This is when the numbers really dipped, and these are basically unicorns. So if you are putting a Spawn run together, there's a very fair chance you need these 4 books. And the research that I did is that these are the 4 lowest print runs in the entire Spawn run. Another.
What number was that dipping around? Adam, what number was that? What issues are those around?
Yeah, we are 240, 241, 242, and 243.
Really? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I believe 243 is the actual lowest printed Spawn.
Really?
Yeah. And then I got another Spawn Grail here.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I almost owned that book one time.
Yeah, it's a sharp book. It's a cool one. You don't see it super often. And then with the Masters of the Universe He-Man movie coming out.
Yeah.
I am a child of the 80s and love this stuff. So I, efforted quite a few of these books over the years. And I'm pulling some of the real unicorns. This is the foil variant of the Image one.
Okay.
And that was
Very
like, I think
cool.
it's a retailer incentive. That's got the, I think it's got the
Holy
Invincible
shit.
preview in it. And then this is one you may have never seen. It's the second print of number one.
cover.
Very low quantities in this bad boy. And that's one I've seen one copy and I haven't.
Okay.
I've never seen it in person. I've never seen it at a show.
Yeah, I've never seen that book.
And this is actually wild. This is a Frank Quitely triple gatefold variant from MV Creations, who partnered with Image for a bit to do the Motu book. Last sold was 700, and the only available copy is at 600. So it's a huge book.
Damn.
So super niche book. Not everyone wants this book,
Sure.
but if you're a Frank Quitely fan, you've probably never seen it. And if you're a big Masters of the Universe enthusiast, you've probably never seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
More on the weirdo stuff, the underground stuff. This is something that one or two people will give a crap about. But I'm one of those people. So this is Ken Landgraf's seminal work called New York City Outlaws. And you do find these everywhere from dollar bins to walls.
Really?
It's that kind of book. It's if you know sort of run.
Okay.
People sleep on it and you can score them. People that are into it really value them. So 1 through 4 are sort of findable. 5 is not.
Gotcha.
This is a unicorn of unicorns in the underground comics world. So to have a chance to get all 5 in one shot, that's again, like, this is stuff that in years and years and years of going to conventions, I've never seen together.
Yeah.
So I've never seen Outlaws 1 through 5 as a set. I've never seen the Quitely book. I've never seen so I'm trying to pull out some stuff that, you're just not going to find. And that's sort of how I can probably stand out in a room full of timely Captain America books. And then, yeah, so then I decided to probably feebly throw my hat into the big dog ring, which I'm sure the books you guys have seen tonight have been awe-inspiring, and I'll feel very little after I show you these. But this is a signed copy of Wizard #1 by Todd.
Favorite magazine of all time right there.
Yeah, and it's fun to get a signature on that. Marvel Authentics Daredevil 1 in a 9.9.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So
damn.
Don't see 9.9s very often. This is a very cool, man. I would give anything to get this clear worked out.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter, right? So COA, really cool black and white cover. And
that is pretty.
I don't have many 9.9 books. Again, if you're a Daredevil enthusiast, that's a really cool. And for $300, pretty affordable, like cool Daredevil piece with a Quesada cover. And then some of the stuff straightforward, but we got a Spider-Man 300, some not so straightforward. This is a Greek copy of ASM 1. It is a it's a kind of like almost like a digest size, a little bigger than digest size.
Yeah,
it's 84. I'm sorry, 88.
Did you find that graded, or did you submit that?
I think I traded this.
Really?
At some point, yeah. So I am a Spider-Man super fan and a foreign comic super fan.
Yeah,
this was right up my alley. So not all of this stuff I'm super excited to get rid of, but I just felt like it was time, and it's just kind of like a let's shoot the shot sort of show for me. And I want to get some stuff that's a little different, and then there'll be multiple copies of the rest of the stuff. But this is, for me, these are bigger books. You got the Werewolf by Night.
Yep.
And these are a lot of these are mid-grade, so if you wanted to get into one, you could feasibly, get into
that's
one.
a great grade.
Absolutely. Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's a great grade for that book.
Yeah,
great price.
It's a solid copy, and it's a 4.
I know.
First Silver Age Cap.
Just talking about that book. Very underrated book.
Giant size 1. First Everybody.
Yeah, that's 7.0
and
too.
Then you'll see 100 of these, but for me, it's a biggie. The Hulk 181.
Also, I think it's only one of
And
two.
so this is just, I kind of wanted to give you guys like a condensed sample of what I'll have. So like, I also have comparable books on these levels in raw, right? So there's a whole short box of raw books that are on that comparable level. A bigger mix of foreign stuff, a bigger mix of oddball underground. I didn't show a ton of that because it's lost on a lot of people if you're not super into it. And the usual collection of smattering of keys. And I will try to have some cool, holy crap, where did he get that? What is that weird thing?
Right.
Toys and oddballs and vintage ephemera and
that weird kind of fun stuff,
Yeah, so it should be a pretty big mix. Also original art. So I dipped into the original art collection, and I'm gonna have a portfolio of OA available as well. So we got Godzilla heads, original arts, show specials, price variants. We got slabs, treasuries. We got a big mix of stuff. So
and Comic CT.
Yeah, so hopefully Comic CT will have his usual assortment of forgettable stuff, and then we'll have my A game, and then
the balance is out.
But Sean will have all of his stuff there too, so it'll be a good mix. And then also we'll be featuring the collection I got with Joel's comics there too. So we're gonna have a lot of rad variety. Should be something for everybody, and hopefully if you're a big baller and you want a big key, I think I've got mid-grade solid prices. If you want something really weird, off the wall and off the beaten path, I should be able to scratch that itch for you too.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Well, I said it all night. You'll find stuff for this show that you never see anywhere else. And I appreciate you coming on here, wrapping it up for us and showing off this awesome stuff, man. You're gonna be there Thursday. I can't wait to see. I'll see you Friday morning.
We'll be sick of each other by Sunday.
Well, I'm pumped to see you. And I will we'll see you this weekend, man. Thank you again for
Thanks,
coming
guys.
on.
Good night. Thank you.
All right, later, brother.
I mean,
send it home, bro. Send it home.
There it is. That's that like I said, guys, that is just
that must be a record. You rolled right through these.
I like to keep things on time, concise. I mean, 2 hours is a long time for people to sit here. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody watching.
You know what? I'll take the 8 minutes. I'll take the 8 minutes. I'll eat those 8 minutes.
I appreciate everybody watching this live. I appreciate everybody watching on the rewind. It's a lot to watch. I really appreciate all the vendors coming on here, showing off some awesome stuff, talking about everything they're going to have at the show. So thank you very much, guys. Otto, I appreciate you coming on here and saving my voice for most of this.
I think I did all right. I did all right off the bench.
So yeah, guys, this Saturday I'll put it up here one more time. I'm going to put up here's the floor layout right there. E4 is where you'll find us. We will have giveaways all day long. I think we have at least 8 to 10 giveaways. We'll have stuff just at the table. Dave and I will have a wall full of books, and I have boxes of Silver to Modern Age. Dave's going to have some slabs. I have a 9/8 first appearance of He-Man going up on the wall. We got some big stuff, some little stuff, little thing in between. We're going to be doing Instagram all day long for giveaways and fun things, including later that night at the hotel. But here it is again, guys. April 11th, this Saturday, Concord, New Hampshire, the Everett Arena. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Yep. And then if you are a VIP, it sounds like there's only a very, very few passes left. You have the Friday night dealer preview. Six passes left for the VIP preview show. It's 5 to 8 on Friday, the 10th.
You made a great point. You could do damage with 3 early hours with only 200 people in a room as far as either SIGs and or shopping, right?
Absolutely. We've already seen a couple tonight, Mark. There's been a few shown tonight, so you will absolutely be able to find that book. Right there.
Take it on a rewind. You can go back on a rewind.
But yes, my plan is, I will be at the booth all weekend, but I am going to make Dave watch it by himself for about 20 minutes when I go out and get my ASM 361 signed. So, can't wait for that. And I've already talked to an artist about picking up a page of art. So, that'll be fun. But yes, guys, I don't want to bore you guys anymore with us sitting here talking. So thank you to all the vendors that came on. Thank you for Jason for putting on the show. Thank you to all of you in the chat all night long, chatting it up, and everybody on the rewind. Remember, comment down below if you're looking for something specific. Put it in the comment. The vendors are watching this video for the next few days before everything is all packed up.
On a rewind too. Check it on a rewind.
Yep. If you're looking for a specific book or something, put it in the comments so the vendors know what you're looking for. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. We will be back on Wednesday night for our regularly scheduled programming. So we will see hopefully all of you there on Wednesday as well. And hopefully I will see all of you, if not most of you, this weekend in New Hampshire.
You got it. Awesome.
Yeah. So on behalf of myself, this guy over here, I can never know which way it's going. And then the Levesque brothers, if you will. Yeah, that's going to do it for us. So
all right.
Good night, Canada.
Go UConn.
Thanks, guys, for having me on. Thank you, everybody in live chat. And as always, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.